Hi, this is Phil, Dirty Drive Away. So doing another spray video for you today. I have here a selection of sprayers that I have in my possession, or I've used at some stage throughout my driveway cleaning challenges, should we say. As you'll see from previous videos, I use quite a lot of bleach or sodium hypochlorite when cleaning driveways and patios, and so I thought I'd give you a quick rundown on these sprayers, pros and cons, which one's probably the best one to use. So we shall start off with the blue backpack at the back. That's been my go-to sprayer for this season. Very cheap, very effective. They're about £20 off eBay. Downside to them is they're not viton sealed, so the seals are going to perish on them eventually. I say I've used it all season, and so far it's not given me any problems, but I dare say when I put it up for storage over the winter it's bound to start perishing the seals, so you may have to replace them once a year. But so far it's been a very good sprayer. Obviously downside, not viton sealed, and when you've got it filled with chemical it's very heavy. Then we have to the far left the yellow Hudson Never Pump. It's an amazing backpack sprayer, but they're not cheap. I sourced this one online. They're an American company. They're quite hard to get hold of. It's basically a backpack sprayer, but it's got a 12-volt battery in it that you can recharge. So once it's on your back, you haven't got to keep pumping. That one's only 15 litres, whereas the blue one is 20. So yeah, the Never Pump is very good. Other downside to that one, for some unknown reason, it is not viton sealed. That sprayer costs about £150, so it's really expensive. I was a bit disappointed that it's not got viton seals, because if you put anything chemical related in it, it's going to perish the pump, it's going to perish the seals out of it. So I tend to use it for a bit of weed killer only, because if I put bleach or sodium hypochlorite in it, it's just not going to last, and I don't really want to waste that kind of money. But in terms of technology concept, having a battery in it, absolutely amazing. I've used it for weed killing and it really does save the arm, and that one lasts forever. I mean, you could probably get about 10 tanks out of a battery charge on that, so battery life on it is really amazing. If we go to the right, we've got the IK9, which is, again, this one is viton sealed. I bought this one predominantly for trying to spray decking oil, but it doesn't spray decking oil. It's probably not the fault of the sprayer. The decking oil was supposed to be sprayable, but to be fair, it just didn't spray. I could piss with more control and accuracy than what come out of this nozzle, so that one's basically been put in the archive, should we say. But it's it does come out occasionally if I'm doing some smallish bleach work, and I need something that's obviously just a little bit more handheld. But that one is viton sealed, but again, that one will cost you around about £75–80 for the IK9, which is this one just here on the right hand side. They use these a lot in car washes and stuff when they're putting the alloy wheel cleaner on, because it is chemical resistant. Okay, and the one in the middle is my latest purchase. It's an Alta 15000. It's an Italian sprayer. This one's a little bit unique. It's 15 litres, it's trolley based, so obviously it's got wheels, so it's very mobile. And it is viton sealed, which is blinding. So you can put whatever you like in it. You can put petrol, you can put solvents in it, put your bleach in it, your sodium hypochlorite, etc. The amazing thing about this sprayer is that it comes with a motor that you can replace the conventional hand pump in the top with. So it does come with a hand pump should you run out of battery power, but it's got this motor that goes in the top to pressurise the sprayer up, so it acts like a like the backpack one. So you haven't got to pump it, you can just charge it up and spray away. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. That one comes from Engines for Industry on eBay. It'll cost you about £85–90. So yeah, it runs on 8 AA batteries. It comes with a little charger that you can plug into that charging port on the top, so if you want to put some rechargeables in there, some Duracells, some Energizers, or your brand of choice, you can. Lasts quite a while on a charge. It sprays a good long time, so before it starts pressurising. So for the price of 85-90 quid, it's absolutely amazing value. And obviously with the motor on top, you haven't got to keep pumping it, you haven't got the weight to lug around on your back. It's absolutely superb. So moving on to little handheld ones we've got, you'll see this one down here. That's a Wurth sprayer. You can get them on eBay. To be fair, that one was probably the worst one out of all the sprayers I've used. It's designed for automotive use, so you can use it's supposed to be used for brake cleaner, which it works fine with. I don't know whether it was a bad bottle that I had, I'm not too sure, but I had sodium hypochlorite in it, and I always rinse it out when I'm finished. But after about 4 or 5 weeks, the seal chamber inside, the main pump chamber inside, just cracked and broke down. So I chucked the first one I had in the bin. That one you see down there has actually got brake cleaner in it, not bleach. So I've actually gone away from using them, and I've moved over to this one over here, which is the Venus. Again, you can buy them on eBay. They're about 15 to 20 pounds for the pump sprayer. That one is viton sealed, so again you shouldn't have any problems. I'm surprised with the Wurth one that it's not viton sealed, considering they're quite pricey, and obviously they're used in the automotive industry. So I've been told they're not viton sealed, but they can handle brake cleaner. So yeah, if you want a handheld one, the Venus one down there holds 1.5 litres. That is viton sealed. You can use your chemical in there, no problem at all. They're ideal if you're cleaning some walls, or you just got the odd slab here and there to spray down, and you don't want to have to get the big sprayer out. But yeah, great for doing walls or small bits and pieces. So yeah, all in, all the sprayers are great. You know, think about what you're going to use it for. If you're using it for bleach, obviously ideally go for something that has got viton seals, because it will last a long time. The other advantage to this Alta 15,000 is the actual pump sits in the top, whereas the Hudson Never Pump, the yellow one on the side, the actual pump sits within the fluid in the bottom. So it's like a diaphragm pump, so it actually kind of pumps the fluid round. So obviously, if it's not viton sealed, it's going to wear the pump out, and I wouldn't like to think how much they are to replace. So really and truthfully, if you put any kind of chemical in the Hudson, you're probably going to ruin it fairly quickly. But the good thing with this, with the Alta 15,000 in the middle, is that you can just unscrew the top of the head there, and then just pour your chemical in, and the pump just pressurizes the main chamber, and it feeds up through a hose that goes to the bottom. So really, the actual pump is not in any contact with any chemical you put in there at all, unless of course you turn it upside down, which you don't really want to do. But yeah, all in, you're looking at 20 quid for the blue one, you're looking at about 150 for the yellow one. The Alta 15,000 you can pick up for about 85-90. The IK9, which is this one down here, you're looking at about 75-80 for that one, and you're looking at 15 to 20 pound a piece for the handheld ones. You do pay more if they are viton sealed, but give eBay a search if you're looking for any of these. So the Hudson one normally comes from America, but the Alta 15,000 is my latest purchase. So it comes from a great guy on eBay. Have a look at him. It's Engines for Industry, or just have a search on Google. But that comes in at about 85-90 pounds to your door. Well worth the investment. I'll try and post a link if I can in the description to the website where you can get it from. Yeah, any comments, any questions, leave them in the box below and I'll answer them for you. But that's it from me. Happy cleaning. Bye for now.